Hey, how's it going? What am I eating? What's in the fridge? That's what this video is. This is what's on the fridge. Let's look and see what's in the fridge. Let's start with the freezer because I'm dead positive there's almost nothing in here. I don't eat a lot of frozen food other than ice cream. So let's look in here. So these are Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches that I bought like a 12 pack of these like 6 months ago, and I really got tired of them. And so there's three left that have been here for months. This is some chicken empanadas that I bought by mistake. I really wanted the beef, but I got those chicken and they're not good. These are some frozen onion rings that are good. I just got these the other day. I ate half of a pack of these with a steak. Eat a lot of steak. Here's the ice cream that I eat. Just vanilla and sometimes strawberry cheesecake, but I'm just basic vanilla type of guy. Just serious. How many different ice cream flavors are there at the grocery store? And I get vanilla every time. All right, let's look in here. But I don't just eat just the vanilla ice cream by itself. So I eat the vanilla ice cream with this one topping, just Smucker's caramel. I don't get any other topping. So I mean, this is just it. So just Smucker's caramel on that vanilla ice cream. But that's not it. That's not all there is to it. There are other things that I add to the ice cream. Let's go to the cupboard real quick, and I'll show you what I do with the ice cream. In addition to the caramel. Now I don't do these two things together. I don't do the caramel and the crumbled, broken up chocolate chip. These aren't chocolate chip. These are oatmeal raisin. I don't like chocolate chip. So I'll take two oatmeal raisin cookies like this. These two ones from the bakery. I'll break them up, with these things, with my Dick Skinners. I'll break up a couple of these oatmeal raisin cookies in the bottom of a bowl. Then I'll put two scoops of vanilla ice cream on top of it. So that's it. So it's either ice cream by itself, ice cream in a root beer float, because I do root beer floats. I don't have any root beer right now because I'm off the root beer. So I'm getting in shape. So it's either the ice cream with the Smucker's caramel, which is delicious. If you haven't had it, it's delicious. If this isn't available to you in your area, you suck. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Or the oatmeal cookies. Here's what else is in here. Here's this hell of a good dip, French onion dip. It's totally just empty. I don't know why it's in here. I could probably mop it. What could I mop this up? Why would I even keep this still in here? It's not expired, but let's look. I guess I could do something. I mean, I could still like scrape a couple chips over that. I don't know, that's stupid. All right, here's some Sweet Baby Ray's. This is good barbecue sauce. I like this barbecue sauce. Getting low. I have some steaks to cook, but I don't use too much barbecue sauce on my steaks. But I still like to have it around for other things. Here's the good stuff. This is Bob's Big Boy, Bob's famous ranch country salad dressing and dip. This is good on everything. Speaking of mopping something up, if you have like one, the heel, the heel of a loaf of bread. Here's one right here. Well, this isn't quite the heel, but this is almost just. And if it starts getting, if you got like a piece of bread, you could mop up some ranch dressing with that piece of bread. Here's the butter. Chick Hearns. Chick Hearns is my butter guy. This is the best mayonnaise you can get. It's the Kraft. I don't like the best foods. Just kidding. I don't care whatever's cheapest is what I buy. This, on the other hand, this is like the Safeway brand preserves. It's almost empty. I'm due for some new, because I eat a lot of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I'm due for like a new jar of this. I need to go up to the Smuckers, just like this, because it's okay, but I don't use a lot of jelly or jam on my sandwiches. It's mostly peanut butter, so I should upgrade. This is a soup that I like. It's coconut curry chicken, Thai style. It's delicious. Might have that for dinner. Here's some cans of V8. Here's some backup. Here's Bob's famous blue cheese. It's just backup, it's chilling. Here's a whole new jar of ranch, just in case we looked at the ranch earlier and you thought, dang, you're talking about how good this ranch dressing is. It looks like you're about half a jar. Not to worry, not to worry. All right, up here. In the back is some Cool Whip, whipped topping or whatever it's called, that's left over from Thanksgiving. And it's got to be green inside. I don't even know what it looks like. We should take it out and throw it away, but not today. Here's some Italian dry salami that's delicious that I eat just like this. I try not to eat too many, carbs, but I'll just take these. I'll dip these in some of this. Bing, bang, boom. Like, I could probably eat this whole thing of salami just with that ranch dressing. It makes the entire thing delicious. Here's my Brita water. This is what I drink most of the day now. I'm off of soda. I drink some other stuff, supplements. We'll get to that in the end. Here's my milk. I like to keep a lot of milk lined up. Eat a lot of cereal. And I drink a lot of protein shakes. Here's my steaks. There's some tri-tip. These are beef loin tri-tip off of California cows. Here's some chicken. Look at that, isn't that delicious? It's just chicken. It's ready to eat. Here's the salad. What is this? It's a Greek style salad. Here's some Brussels sprouts. Here's some asparagus. There's a green bell pepper, a red bell pepper. Because it's the summertime and it's hot, I don't always keep all this produce inside of the fridge. Like, typically I would keep, there's an onion here, I would keep this onion and these bell peppers, I might keep them on the countertop. And here's some broccoli. But because it's hot, because it's in the low 90s, I'm keeping I like to keep stuff in the fridge. It lasts a little longer because of the heat. All right, we're almost done. Thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well and having a good day. I drink about one of these a day. Just a full glass of water with 1 scoop of this stuff, and then I follow it up with water for the rest of the day. Except when I feel like I'm a little hungry. Okay, like if I'm a little hungry, and I feel like I want some protein, but I don't have time to eat or the desire to eat, I'll make one of these. So this is 32 grams of protein per serving. I mix this with a big glass of milk. Over here, let me show you. This is the key to enjoying all that, the steaks and the chicken, is buying quality rubs that you're happy with and that you like. So I like this Kinder's brand. This is a delicious, really good barbecue blend, barbecue seasoning that goes great on those tri-tip steaks or any kind of steaks, really. And even the chicken, you can put this on that chicken. Oh, it's going to knock your socks off. Here's some caramelized onion butter. This is good on anything and everything. This is the buttery steakhouse seasoning. This is delicious on anything and everything. It's really good. And here's the basic stuff. This is the all-purpose rub. So this is the all-purpose rub that you might want to start with, that you put on your stuff. Now let's look at, we're almost done. This is probably going to be about a 10 or 11 minute video, I don't know. But let's look at the sweets. So you looked at that other stuff and you're like, wow, he eats pretty healthy, right? I do, I eat pretty healthy, but I love sweets, okay? Now sweets and carbs aren't necessarily bad for you to eat if you're trying to stay fit or get fit. But you need to balance it out with the, like the food pyramid. Who was that guy that used to be on the commercial breaks for the cartoons? He would tell you how to like eat a carrot stick. Anyway, it's all about the food pyramid. Now they restructured the food pyramid just like this is stuff that I never eat. It's just this is like apocalypse stuff right here. Except for the Skippy. I go through a lot of these. I don't know why I don't buy the larger one. Probably because they're not on sale as much or something like that. This taco seasoning can really come in handy if you keep this around. Keep this around all the time. You can use it for lots of different things. This is delicious to make like scrambled eggs. See what's inside of this taco right here? If you do like the ingredients of a taco, but instead of using the ground beef, you use scrambled eggs and you use a little bit of this in there, put that in a tortilla, it's delicious. All right, so remember what I said about the carbs. I love sourdough bread. Now I don't eat a ton of it, but I eat a big sourdough PB&J sandwich every day. It's kind of my lunch. Here's something else. This is sweet. You know, it's sugary. It's these Builder's protein bars, but there's 20 grams of protein in here. So it's not really a candy bar, but I do love my sweets candy. Like these are mini shredded wheat. This is like the Safeway brand mini frosted spooners. These little things. This is breakfast cereal, but I'll eat this any time of the day because I'm my own boss. Down here is a bunch of carbs that I really don't eat, but sometimes I like to have around just in case for some reason or other. I don't really know, but it's pretty rare. I like to eat that steak and that chicken, but I used to love to eat steak and chicken for years and years. My girlfriend and I would make full meals, you know, big barbecues in the backyard and everything. It would be everything, you know, it'd be a full, you know, it would be meat, potato, or pasta, salad, you know, a full fucking meal. I don't know why I'm explaining to you what a full meal is. I'm an idiot. Anyway, I don't do that anymore. I don't have to. And I can leave these carbs out if I don't have room for them, and it's just bleh. Sometimes I don't feel like it. Here's my other cereal. These are friggin' delicious. This is also the off-brand. These are Cocoa Dino Bites, which are Cocoa Pebbles, but they're, you know, they're like a knockoff. This is just garbage bags. And that's it, man. This is a couple bulletin boards. I'm gonna put these bulletin boards up and put these up on the wall, and we'll have like some stuff going on over here. Some idea boards. I've got an idea. I'm probably gonna make a vision board or something like this. Is that what they do? Is that what it's called? Look at these ET patches. Here's some paratroopers. Let's look at these real quick. We're almost done. These are fortunes that I saved for years and years. These used to be inside of my wallet when I had a wallet. But now I don't have a wallet anymore. I have one of those space age things. This one says, first one, make your dreams a reality. I love that one. And then this is my favorite all-time one right here. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. All right. There's Devo. A lot of helicopter pins from the old days. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time.